Hello everyone, let's continue with functions, and the first thing I want to show you is how you can call a function from another function. So the first example I can give you, and the most simple one, is by creating a simple function. And inside this function, let's type document write and here we can type Victor. Now let's create another function called main name. And now what this function will do is basically call another function. To do it, we just type first name, parenthesis and semicolon. Okay, so now you see that we are calling a function inside another function. So if we type main name, we probably will get Victor as the output. There it is. Okay. You can also create functions inside other functions as well. Okay, guys. Now I want to talk about global variables and local variables. Okay, so global variables are the variables that we have created until now using the var. So let's create one variable or one global variable age, and they are assigned always or created always outside a function. Okay, so variables outside functions are global variables, and let's type 33 and semicolon. So this would be a global variable, and it can be used in any of the functions that we have here. So if we use the variable age here, for example, Victor is plus age plus years old, and save this, we would get Victor is 33 years old. Okay. We can use global variables inside functions. As long as they are defined or created outside the function, they are global variables, and we can use them in all the functions, either here or inside this one here. Okay, so that's why they are called global. They can be used anywhere. Now, local variables are the variables that are created inside a function. So for example, if I now type var age and then 32 and semicolon, the output will not be the 33, but it will be 32. Okay, because we are declaring a variable inside this function, and the variable that we use, the name of the variable that we use here, we'll call the local variable. Okay. So if we run this, you can see Victor is 32 years old. Okay, so this is how we use global and local variables. Now I'm going to show you how to use the return statement. Now, to use the return statement, we need a function. Let me delete all this. Okay, and let's declare a variable first equals to, let's say Victor semicolon and var second, it's Bastos semicolon, and var, let's call this space let's give it a space here and semicolon. And let me save this. var, let's create a new var results, and now let's type first plus the space plus and the second here variable semicolon. Okay, so probably you now see what I'm gonna do. Basically what I'm doing here is the name Victor, then the space, and then Bastos with variables. Now let's type return results and semicolon. So the function first name will return the variable result, which basically gives us the sum of the variable first, second, and space. And now in here, to call the function, we need to create a new variable. Let's call it text equals. And now let's type first name, which is the function name, okay? Which is the function name here. So first name and semicolon, and now we type document write, and inside a parenthesis, what we're gonna do is type text, okay? Which is the variable that holds the function name. Now, let's see the result of this. And there it is. Okay, perfect. So this is a little bit complicated, but you'll understand later on why are we creating functions, returns, and variables, globals or locals. You'll understand all this, and all this will make sense later on, okay? This is all for now, and see you guys in the next lecture. Don't forget to visit us on OnClick Academy, okay?